Sup, Mom? I'm going to make you a video about fracking. And I know you probably already know a lot about it. Maybe, I don't know, most people know at least something. But I was gonna just teach you what I learned in school and my opinions on whether it's bad for the environment or not. Alright, so the neat thing about fracking is that it essentially unlocks oil and gas that we weren't originally able to unlock, because most oil that we've been mining for like 100 years or whatever is usually found in sandstone. And so sandstone would be, let's imagine it like this, okay? So here's all the individual sand grains, but also notice that in between all of the grains is a lot of empty space or pore space. And so the interconnectivity of all of these empty spaces between the grains allows for oil to sit in this rock as like a reservoir. And so you can have a lot of oil trapped in here. And then this kind of oil found in like a sandstone is extremely easy to extract because you have so much pore space and everything is so connected. So you can actually just withdraw a bunch of oil from one rock. Now what fracking is doing is it's digging into rocks that are not as porous, like shales. Shales are essentially like just a bunch of small dots. It's very concentrated and like extremely small pore spaces. And then the problem with shale is that we don't have this interconnectivity of pores like we do with sandstone. So you'll have one grain of shale, and that'll be directly connected to the next and directly connected to the next. And you don't have a bunch of pores connected like you would in a sandstone. And so what fracking does is it comes down, I'm gonna draw down here, I'm gonna write, so here's your shale, okay, and then fracking comes down with a pipe, and it comes over, usually it's over and down and over, comes down with a pipe, and then there's like little holes here and here and here and here, and then this is your shale, usually represented by lines in geology, and then a solution of oftentimes sand, water, and sometimes like another chemical of some sort, but mostly sand and water, is being shot through these little holes at a very, very, very high pressure, and it cracks this entire shale rock. So now you have all these cracks and fissures through the rock, and that is now connecting your pores with your shale, because shale is like really like small pores and not connected, and now you're taking this fracking system and you're making pores essentially and connecting it all. So now you're able to access oil and gas that you weren't previously able to access. So as for, is fracking good or is it bad? I've learned both so far, and I mean, it's good in the sense that we can access resources that we weren't previously able to access, which extends our like a lifetime of using petroleum. But in the cases like you were talking about with Oklahoma, people are seeing increased earthquake activity, and that's just, it's so tough to say, because in the geology realm we believe that we don't have enough information quite yet, and because fracking is a fairly new thing, I want to say last 20 years, so we just don't have the kind of information to truly know. But my personal opinion is that, I mean, I would think that fracking would cause earthquakes, because we're essentially cracking a portion of the earth that's like miles underground. So that's all I got. That's all I know. Yeah. Okay, cool. Love you. Bye.